Hey YouTube, it's Ashley and PG. We're gonna see how far we can get with what we've got, and today we've got a new case for the Apple iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's an Apple branded case. Now this is part of the new color collection that came out for spring. As you can see, I'm wearing the new bright green loop here for my Apple Watch. And this is a case, it is the silicone version. Right now I'm currently using a leather case, but since it's spring, the weather is warming up a little bit. This color is a little bit dark and like wintry for me. And so I figured I would try this new nectarine color that they have. So we'll go ahead and unbox it and put it on the phone and see what we're working with. This is actually one of the first silicone cases from Apple that I've had in some time for my iPhone. So I'm really excited to kind of test the quality and the durability. Speaking of that, I did tell you guys just really quickly that I would come back and tell you if I had any issues with the braided solo loop. Not really. I did read that it was water resistant, and that's something that I didn't mention in the previous unboxing of it. It did seem to pick up a little bit of a stain, but honestly, when I rinsed it with water this morning, it came off. So I thought that that was going to be a complaint that I could throw into the video, but not really. It's been a really great band, very comfortable. No need to adjust it. Obviously, there's no option for that. So get your measurements right, and it's a great watch band. So back to the unboxing of the phone case though. Okay, so I really like the color already. Just look at that. It's just very bright and cheery. Again, this is nectarine. Go ahead and, okay, yeah, love this. Absolutely love the way that this looks. And the feel is your standard silicone. So if you've had a silicone case before, nothing new there, just very soft. Looks like the cutouts are gonna be great. So just really excited for this. We'll take out the paperwork. And that's pretty much all you have in the box. So we can sit that stuff to the side and go ahead and take the case off of the packaging. Okay, again, I think I'm really gonna love this case, guys, because it has this microfiber soft, really soft protective interior. And also wanna mention that it is MagSafe compatible. So you can see that little ring here. So any MagSafe accessories that you have, you can just attach right to the back. Okay, so we'll go ahead and remove the case from my iPhone. And as you can see, I do have the gold iPhone. I thought the green and gold combo was really nice previously. When I sampled out all the different new spring colors, I didn't think that any of them actually went very well with the gold. So ultimately, I'm going for more of a like hot tropic sunshine vibe. So you have the gold and then this nectarine orange color. So maybe we'll get a hint of that when we put it on. I do have the Apple like polishing cloth here, which I did make fun of. I honestly got it to do a video on. I never did the video, just ended up using it. The first time I used it, I really liked it. It's like not your standard cleaning cloth. Maybe I'm an Apple fangirl, but honestly, it's very absorbent and plush. And you can just kind of once over, especially if you have something like an eye clear spray that you spray on and then you wipe the product down. I'm very impressed, and I'll probably get another one, to be honest with you. It just seems to hold a little bit more dirt and grime before it starts reapplying it to your device, and so you can get kind of multiple uses out of it before you would need to clean it. But we'll just clean the phone because it hasn't come out of that leather case in months. And I'm sure you guys can relate to this, but like anytime you take your iPhone out of the case that you've been using, you just really want to use it without the case because it's so beautiful. So I'm assuming this will just be like every other install. You just kind of put those buttons in on that side and then click into place. You can see the MagSafe kick in there. From the front, I really like the vibe that this is giving. It's a nice color. We'll go ahead and turn it over, and this is where the gold will shine through a little bit more, and we'll see how those colors do. And honestly, I think that looks great. I think that they mesh together really well. I do want to go over the cutouts quickly. So you can see there is a generous cutout for your cameras on the back, but they keep it minimal. So enough for your cameras, enough to not interfere with anything, but not any bigger than that. And you can feel kind of like a harder plastic material. It serves as a buffer around the soft silicone. Of course, you have your Apple logo. We'll go ahead and look at the button covers. So a soft touch to those as opposed to your leather. You have more of a plastic feel to those. So this is going to be a soft touch. Let's see how responsive it is. No problem. I would say on the leather case with these hard press buttons, there's more of a clicky, satisfying feel. On this, you're going to get a more soft touch. So if that's something you care about, just keep that in mind. We'll go over to the other side. No problems accessing this, whether I use my pinky or my thumb, doesn't really matter. I'm able to utilize the switch, no problems. Again, soft touch over here, I'm not having any trouble. There is a click sound, so don't get me wrong, it's not that it's so soft that it's not gonna give you the reassuring click, it's just not as clicky as hard press buttons. And then down on here, your cutouts. Okay, yeah, I would say that those are very nice. I don't see where they would impact speaker performance or anything like that. And of course you have pretty generous cutout there while maintaining the safety that the case provides for your phone. So I think for your charging port there, that's absolutely perfect. As far as like a lip around the phone, minimal, I would say that. So I wouldn't expect to be super confident when like smacking this thing face down. I do have a screen protector on it, but that's only gonna do so much. And if you're on any uneven surface or drop this in a weird way, your screen's absolutely gonna be touched. So this is more of a fashion accessory and minimal protection for your phone. It looks like it's gonna be fun. I'll come back, like I said, any issues that I have with discoloration, that's one thing. I wanted to know if it would get dirty really quickly. I hadn't cleaned the leather case in quite a while, and you can see it's like picking up some dirt, but I think that some eye clear solution or some cleaning solution would get that right off of there. I do want to test out some MagSafe stuff with the case, so I'll be right back and we'll give that a test. Okay, so I have the MagSafe Battery Pack as well as the MagSafe wallet. The colors here are going to be horrific. This just doesn't go at all. It kind of ruins the bright vibe, so I might not be using that as long as I'm using this case, but as you can see, the MagSafe works very well. This isn't going anywhere, and we can just pop that right off when we need to. MagSafe Battery Pack, satisfying click there, not going anywhere, adheres very well. So no problems with your MagSafe accessories. I do want to say, this MagSafe battery pack has been absolutely horrible. I used it maybe one time. There's minimal juice that it pumps out to your phone, and I kind of knew that going into it. I do know it goes on sale sometimes, but let's just say at the price point of $99 in comparison to all the other battery charging devices, I think that it's horrible. And let me tell you why. It's not just the slow trickle of battery that it gives your phone. This thing bricked on me after one use. So when I plug it in, no matter what outlet I'm using, no matter what I do, it does not charge at all. This indicator light does not come on. It doesn't, it's dead, it's bricked. And this is the first Apple product I've ever had that has just bricked on me like that. I'm just really disappointing that it would die on me like that. But I don't know, it could just be this one, maybe a one-off. Of course, that's always a possibility. Do you guys have the MagSafe battery pack, and what has your experience been? I would love to know if any of you had a bricked one too, because it's really disappointing. So with that being said, we'll get back to a positive note here. The price point on this particular case is $49, significantly cheaper than the leather version here. Looks like it's gonna be a great case though. So now that you guys have gone the distance with me, what's a few more steps? Hit like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future trips.